Greetings, fellows, ladies and gentlemen, whatever. This video I'm going to be showing how I make polishing points out of simple old earplugs, the hard rubber type, or foam rubber I guess it is. All you do is take and either drill or poke a hole in the end there and glue on a piece of 1/8 inch TIG welding rod, aluminum preferably. It's nice and lightweight. It makes a great polishing point with flitz polish for chambers and chamber mouths, all kinds of stuff. Full size one like this makes a great polishing head with flitz polish for 45 auto chambers and 30-06 size cartridge chambers, to run in and out the entire chamber to polish. Very simple to make and very handy. You can make them as long as you want. And in order to balance them, what I do is I hold them against a belt sander, a belt-driven machine. The belt is going downward. So say your belt is over here where my finger is, or where this thing is. So you want to turn these things counterclockwise, and the belt is going this way. And you can shape them like this, or you can shape them down straight like this particular one here. Great little deal like that with some flitz polish. Another thing I want to show is these Cratex points. I don't know if you have to buy a whole. I think you can get individual points from like Brownells, but you may have to buy a whole darn kit, but they're really expensive. Some places may sell a few individual points, or there could be other brands too. Like, what is the rubberized abrasive? It's a rubber rubber material molded, and it's got like real fine, different what do you call it? Sizes of grit, from real fine to fairly coarse. And these are shaped the same way in a drill motor. That's what I use. Just put them in a drill motor and go against your rotating belt sander. So these would go counterclockwise against the belt sander. Because otherwise they won't run true. They'll be wobbling because they're not a real precisely molded piece. Another thing I've done is I made this long extension out of a piece of 22 cleaning rod, which I cut off and rethreaded the inside to 540. Tapped this 540 TPI, and this one's made out of a piece of 1/8 inch welding rod, steel welding rod. I cut a 540 thread on this end right here. So you can take, for instance, and pop this in the end of a receiver like this, a 1022 receiver, for instance, and screw the thing on there. Come on, baby. And you can, let me see if I can get this in the camera correctly. You can run that around the edge of your chamber to chamfer it. And take it back out. If you had a shorter rod, this was shorter, you could fit the whole thing in from the back like this, rather than have to shove it through a cleaning rod hole. So if you don't have a cleaning rod hole, you can make one of these the right length so it'll slip through the back end like this. Same thing with these guys here. I mean, if you made it longer to just the right length, you get that in there, jam that in there, and it'll push in there and polish it with some flitz polish on it. Make a real nice smooth edge. You can also attach excuse me. You can also attach like a sanding drum to the same thing like that. Now, in this particular one, I've got the other end cut down to 1/8 inch so it'll fit in a Dremel tool Preferably a flexible shaft is what I like to use. And here's an example of one of the earplug gizmos that's been used. It's had some dried up flitz polish on it after polishing a 45 chamber. And here's one that was made for doing a 22 chamber. You can get all the way up into the chamber and polish it real good. So anyway, it's a couple of handy little gizmos here I thought you might enjoy looking at. Thanks for watching. Bye.